The role is called music director, not best pianist, not the star of the choir, not the most available member. Director, which means you are not just playing notes, you are shaping worship. Hello friends, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, we study the word through the lens of sacred Adventist music. Who should be the music director? On one side, you have the proper musician, the one who sits at the piano and plays in all 12 keys, modulates without warning. And he or she has everything. But on the other side, you have the organizer, the one who may not play like the other person, but listens, and everything runs when he or she is around. Honestly, this decision has divided many church leaders because this is not just an election, you see. This is music ministry crisis. And if you've been in any SDA church, you already know this is not theory. This is real life. So let me take you into a scenario. Perhaps on a Wednesday evening, the choir is there. The pianist starts the key of G major. Sopranos already struggling. Tenors gone. The basses are out of tune. Confusion everywhere. The director stops everything. Hey, watch your entries. Altos, you're dragging. Technically, he's right, but spiritually, the room is heavy. People are tired. No one is smiling. Now, fast forward another week, different leader, same choir, no shouting, no pressure. Everyone is relaxed. But then the song starts and immediately you hear it. Wrong key, no balance, no clear cues, no dynamic shape. And in the end, it's just chaos. So now tell me, which one is better? Is it the technically correct chaos or the organized musical confusion? Because this is where most churches get stuck. Some musicians are technically strong, but spiritually disconnected. And some leaders are spiritually grounded, but musically unaware. Any of these instances damage a music ministry. In a typical SDA setting, music is not entertainment, as we all know. It's part of the worship, which means it must be reverent, orderly, spiritually grounded, and musically sound. So you cannot separate these because a hymn out of key can distract the worship, and a perfect anthem can still miss the spirit. So the director must understand both, not perfectly, but sufficiently. They must hear musical balance, know when the key is too high, recognize overpowering accompaniment, and guard rehearsals with intention. But also manage people, communicate clearly, resolve tension, and build unity. So fast forward to election day, there's tension in the room. Everyone has chosen sides. The musicians want the pianist, and the organizers want the leader. So let's imagine an elder stands up and says, "Oh, I've seen both types. Oh, I've seen perfect music with broken people and simple music with real worship. But the best is when leadership and music meet." That comes from one elder. And then there's silence in the room. So what did the church do? They stopped looking for a superstar. We need to look for a steward, someone who can lead, who can listen, and who can organize, but can also discern music and work with others. So let me ask you, in your church, are you choosing talent or availability or stewardship? Because the fact is that talent alone can destroy unity, and availability alone can weaken the worship. But when both come together, that's when music becomes ministry. That's when rehearsal becomes preparation and not frustration. That's when the congregation doesn't just listen, they sing and they worship. So the next time your church votes, don't just ask who can play, who is free, but rather ask who can lead the ministry in a way that glorifies God. Because at the end of the day, this is not about music anyway. This is about true worship. And that comes from the heart. Thank you so much for watching. Always remember, Christ is coming soon, so get ready. But until then, keep singing to lift up his name. Take care of yourself, and bye-bye.